Our supply chain, SMEs, we make up the biggest part of construction in terms of employment, and if you don't employ, you can't take on apprentices. So I think it's really important that we, SME, supply chain, all do our bit to take on apprentices for the early careers. I think it's really important to remember that over the last decade or so, the numbers of apprentice starts and finishes in construction has declined and is continuing to decline. And I don't believe there is a shortage of skills, I think there's a shortage of opportunity. And us and our supply chain working together, we can start making the difference and starting taking on early careers for the construction industry and for its future. Over the last 18 months, we've been working with our supply chain around apprentice recruitment. It became quite apparent when we've had conversations with them, some of the barriers and challenges that they had in employing apprentices. So in the last 18 months, we've probably worked with about 20 or so supply chain, and we've probably had 12 new entry recruits in apprentices, and we've managed to unlock about £80,000 worth of funding for those apprentices and for those employers. So I think working together, using our brand, getting the CITB involved has been really, really fundamental in getting those numbers up in our supply chain for their apprentice starts. And as a direct result of working with our supply chain, we've been able to offer opportunity to both Bryn and Dylan, who feature in this video. And we wouldn't have been able to do that if we hadn't have engaged with Performance Electrical. They wouldn't have had those opportunities.
Performance Electrical was established in 1978. We currently have between 60 and 70 electricians with 20 apprentices. We've been working with Seddons for probably 30 years now. We've done various schemes over the years. It's great to work with, it's always a team effort and we get the job done together. Seddons have had their apprentice open evenings where we've been and we've helped and we've interviewed people and we've worked together as a team to vet the best candidates for the role. Seddon's resources in-house have taken a massive strain off Performance Electrical with the recruitment of apprentices. And we've taken on Bryn Lee, who's an ex-army veteran. So far, he's really adapted to the situation, he's coming across really well, he's fitting well with the team and looks like a really good prospect for the future.
I went to the recruitment day because of my aspirations to become an electrician, and I thought that Seddons would possibly be the best people to help me find that. I'm finding my electrical apprenticeship really well. I've learnt a lot so far. The skills that I've learnt from the British Army that I've transferred over into civilian life is teamwork, working well, taking direct orders and also being able to step up, especially under pressure.
Previously to coming to Seddons, I was in the army. I served about 9 years. What made me attend the recruitment day was I was actually looking for plumbing and heating apprenticeships across the Greater Manchester area, and I came across the Seddons recruitment event online, and then I registered my details and turned up to the open day. So I've been at Seddon since early August. So far I've really enjoyed it and I'm really enjoying the process and gaining skills and knowledge. I think there's a lot of transferable skills that come from working in the forces, and a lot of them tend to be the ones that aren't specific to, you know, a given job. It's more about the person itself, so, you know, being presentable, make sure you're on time, your attitude towards work and a keenness to do a job well. I definitely recommend construction apprenticeships to anybody leaving the forces. It's definitely a very versatile career, especially with where technology is going within the plumbing and heating industry. It's something that is ever changing.